Lord, we committed this time and this day to you. We pray, O God, whatever things we plan and do today for the entertainment, and Lord, for all the things that is planned, we commit it to you. Turanga kemi sa marotaka na vika kunin na vokadoro na singan tendai. Kemi mitambora kina na klo na singongo na vika todo na vokadoro. Ni kunin na dakalakayado. Ni kemi na marotaka vata na klo na vika na vokarotaki. Ni kemi mithimbitaki kemi nikina. Lord, we thank you once again as we committed this day to you again, our lives as well. In Jesus' name, amen.
Sing unto God, all nations on the isles of Fiji. As we stand united under no banner, as we honor and defend the cause of freedom ever. On we march together, come let's Fiji, oh Fiji, ever Fiji, let our voices ring with pride. For Fiji, ever Fiji, her land has won and won, her land of freedom, hope and glory, two and two, ever before mankind. Bless Fiji Thank you to everybody who's actually made it on time this morning. So welcome to the 42nd anniversary of the Fiji Independence Day of celebration. My name is Tia. I'm actually one of the members of the organising committee for the Fiji Australia Association Subcommittee for Fiji Day. In celebrating this day as a community, it's important for us to think about our history, which is diverse, rich, strong and proud. We need to also think about our families and elders, past and present. Our spirit of kinship we also need to think about, which we are renowned for throughout our history. Although we as a people were colonised and realigned into a white man's framework of structure, we continue to make the connections historically to this day, as our ties to the outside world was often seen as too complex and complicated. And when the missionaries documented our story, even they could not explain nor fathom the cultural and kinship ties, which sometimes just goes beyond words. Given this point, it is important for us as a people to think about our journey on this day and where we are going as communities and families. You will see in the Meke program today and how our young people are participating in all sections of the program today, how this is an example of change and again how closely we are connected given our diversity and our various experiences. So you will see young people carrying this through, as young people also yearn to proudly display their belongings in terms of their identity. So on behalf of the Fiji Australia Association, before we go into the formalities, I welcome you all to our Independence Day of celebration as we proceed into the day's program. The group that are doing the Fijian Vengaravi, which is the Fijian ceremony, if I could just call them to the front.
Toma. Wah. Woi.
Wah. Ui.
Motor orang satu kali nama doa. Motor orang satu ke Australia. Itu Malaysia karena atur orang minsta. Di Santa Maria juga mati jembat bina dari bulan sampai biti. Sana yang melalui saya sampai juga saja matamu ya. Kemudian kalau bisa kan cukup kurang. Sino maru lagi sa kan sili kuha. Di sabi mo din ka sa tipo. Wala sa sila laloa. Tapos sa tumuda. Ini kuha. Kasi sa tipo ko man ras. Ini sabi tayo sa tipo, mo din ka sa tipo na itu gue kuasa di pulau Borneo. Kemudian kalau bisa kau sambil lapis dengan kamu ini. Karena sangat tipu. Benar aja sangat tipu. Nah, kalau saya di loma, kalau saya di Toyota, terima kasih karena bukan untuk bukan. Kamu lalu sangat tipu karena bosan. Kami tinggal sangat tinggal dari itu sangat tinggal di benua, orang asal Australia. Tapi kemudian sangat orang minista.
Wah, mai di kau masak di mana anak kemenangan serba orang asal mai na benua. In batu-batu ni video kaki, kadiri bagai tiga na Fiji deh. Kemenangan tambah tinggal mai bawa benua, main matin pinsang ukumbuna luas kan namun purana puni palu na kamba kene sasabu masalah talki ngamai burum nasang ngamai buana ngon naramambal na rogo tu indiketi na purana puni palu abang betul talki ngamai na matin tubi wakani nganga na tobat sa linggo misal tiko na kemenangan yan na kena posarong binaka sama itu tiko maru tadi beliau en untuk na minista mai tigo na kenta mali wena kabinda sa kamu sangat tigo lagi me ba kalungan tak sangat tigo na kalu namang dasong wedai ken basing ang mataka ba kalungan tadi ken dapat tigo na kalu tum sangat tigo na lotu mana ina sarta masananda na kamu na sa kaliu dua. Amundo. Binanasakan.
Greetings, everyone. Just wanted to explain to you the formalities that just took place. That was our traditional Fijian Vengarangarabi Bakawanua, which is done to officials and very important people that come to visit with us. And it's part of our tradition to actually have this ceremony for you. And also the lei that's put upon you there is part of the whole tradition. The mat that you see in front of you is also the seating that's prepared specifically for you to be on in the traditional setting as well. We want to acknowledge the Australian Museum for providing us the tanoa, which is the cover bowl that was used for the ceremony. That has just been brought in specifically for the ceremony today, and we want to thank them for that. And they've also got a stall here today. The Australian Museum has over 60,000, I believe, collections in the Pacific archived under the Australian Museum. So we want to acknowledge them for that. And the other thing is we want to acknowledge our young people. There's two groups that took part in the ceremony, which is Nduavata, a Mecca group, and also Fiji Youth Initiative, and their dance group from that took part in the traditional ceremony. So the presenting as well of the Kamunanga, which is the whale stew.
I'd like to call on the Fiji Australia Association chairperson, Pastor Ngele Ratu, to actually welcome you all here today. So behind all of this is a subcommittee, and behind the subcommittee is the man who actually sits at the helm of this organization. So can we please give him a big round of applause, Pastor Ngele Ratu.
Honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, we want to thank God for His favor, for His grace, for making everything possible for us to be here today and celebrate. On behalf of the Fiji Australia Association and also Fiji Day organizing team, I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land, past and present, the Igrat people, which is love, peace, harmony, cooperation, impacting and building better multicultural society, better Australia we call our home. We look forward to the future with much excitement and anticipation of what we envisioned for the future, of the ongoing developments within our people and our community, and our desire is to do all we can to ensure a brighter future for our people and community. We do have many challenges ahead of us.
To the Fijian people, so if I could call on Honoria Funawai, if you could just make your way to the front and deliver the Consulate General's message. Let's give her a hand clap.
Miss Bula, just before I read the speech, when I say read the speech, I'd just like to say that Madam Consul General offers apologies at not being able to make it to the celebration today due to a prior engagement that she could not get out. So we begin. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, young adults and children, greetings, Miss Bula and Namaste. On behalf of the Consulate General's Office, Sydney, our government and its people, may I extend a very happy and warm Fiji Day greetings to each one of you. Fiji achieved its independence from Great Britain on 10th of October 1970. This year, on Wednesday, Fiji had celebrated its 42nd year of independence. And yes, we have come a long way. through trials and tribulations, we have shouldered on. This year's Fiji Day's theme is to celebrate a united Fiji.
Special guest, who is Choeli Ravulala, to actually give the Queen's speech. He's actually going to give a narrative of what the Queen's speech was like back in, what year was that, Choeli? 1970. That was the year before I was born. Let's give him a big hand clap.
And I'd just like to say namaste for our friends, Indian friends. 1970, I was in part of a primary school that did the combined Suba Mecca in Albert Park at 10 o'clock in the morning. And this is the one speech that made it for me. My chiefs and people of Fiji, on this great and historic occasion, I send to you all my warmest congratulations. On the 10th of October 1874, a document was signed in Levuka whereby your ancestors, and in particular, the great Chief Thakumbau, the Munivalu of Mbau, ceded to my great-great-grandmother
they thought that it was really befitting for Tony and his, because of his liaisons and networking in the community, for him to speak to us today as a community. Let's welcome MP Tony.
Thank you very much for this introduction. Good morning, everyone. First, I want to acknowledge the traditional owner of the land, pay respect for the elders past and present. I can't convey to you the same message the Queen conveyed to you on behalf of Barry Farrell. But certainly I was honoured and pleased to be able to join you today.
Thank you, Patty. Work. If I could just call on the Reverend to come and accept her award. Reverend Vinnie Ravitali. Let's give her a round of applause. Pastor Gele, would you mind receiving this award on behalf of Pastor Chone Koro Vinaka? And if we could just have the Fiji Mecca group prepare to come to the front, we would really appreciate it.
And Litia Rocco for inviting me to be here. And I count this as a great privilege and great honor.
Ratuman, the Asian communities, a lot of European settlement, and of course the indigenous Fijians. But then we have our brothers and sisters from Tonga, from Samoa, Cook Islands, and Vanuatu, FSM, it goes on. So to start the day off, we'd like to invite our Samoan sisters. They're representing the Samoan Council. They're a non-profit organisation here in Sydney, and they're going to present for us a siva. So please give it up for the Samoan Council dancers. And also to all the football, the sevens are about to start. So if you're playing, please put your gear on and head over there. On the left there, so if you've never tried grog, today's your lucky day. And for those that have had mbilo or two, please feel free. We've got a Munu Sender tent set up. We'll also have 2 fashion shows running today, presented by Samima Grace, with designers from Fiji and also from here within Australia. So they also have a tent in the back here of the new designers, Tony Marie, Diamond Designs, we've got Baby Florence. So, you know, a host of up-and-coming designers, reasonably priced. Are you guys ready? Okay, please give it up for James Simpson.
the mood is right. First time I saw your face, I know it was true loving, although you're a million miles away. Come take my hand, my love. I lead you to the promised land, a land where the milk and honey flow. Yeah, why don't you be my naughty girl? Come on, be my naughty girl. Hey, be my naughty girl. In the morning time, in the evening time, when the sun don't shine and the mood is right. Come take my hand, my love, to the promised land, a land where the milk and honey flows. Throw away your diamonds and pearls, I take you to another world, a world of love and harmony. Yeah, why don't you be my naughty girl? Hey, be my naughty girl. Hey, be my naughty girl. In the morning time, in the evening time, when the sun don't shine and the mood is right. Beach man, what you like to do? Tell me, see. I love to lake, my yellow, bandello. It's feeling sound nice.
Bula. Total bula.
My yellow, bandello. It's feeling sound nice. Me want say, nee. Watch it.
You are the finest thing me ever seen. Why don't you come real close to me? Girl, the Fiji Meister comes a little styler. Come tickle me fancy all night. All night long.
Whoa. Why don't you be my naughty girl? Be my naughty girl. Be my naughty girl. In the morning time, in the evening time, when the sun don't shine and the mood is right. Why don't you be my naughty girl? Be my naughty girl. Why don't you be my naughty girl? Be my naughty girl. Come on, be my naughty girl. Why don't you be my naughty girl? Be my naughty girl.
Now here we are at Fiji Day 2012, and it's been a tremendously fantastic day. I mean, look at the crowds, look at the people have come from everywhere, not only from Sydney but from Fiji, but also from the rest of Australia. And we're really excited. The day is just getting bigger and bigger, and for us as the organizing team, we've just enjoyed so much. This is what Fiji Day is about. It's about our people come together and celebrating, having beautiful food, listening to beautiful music, and just seeing our faces, familiar faces, and just, mixing in with our people. And it's just been so beautiful. And to see the many mixes as well in our community. I mean, Fiji itself is a multicultural nation. We've got so many mixtures. And when you look around this crowd, you'll see that this is what the face of Fiji looks like. The European, the Indo, the Samoan, the Tongan, Ratuman, and so forth and so forth, that just mix into the tapestry of what the people of Fiji have become. So it's really great and exciting, and we're just so blessed with this beautiful weather as well, and everything is just going so smoothly and so great. So we just want to thank everyone for really being here and supporting, and for those that want to be part of this for 2013, then start planning your diary, because it's going to be even bigger and better. So we're just launching out and continuing to expand this. So
Really excited about what the future holds from here on. Vinaka, and have a great day.
at Lidcombe, Fiji Day 2012. In the back we have Mana, a local group performing with Samana Grace from X Factor, also a member of FOI. So today is a beautiful day. We've got thousands of people from our community, all generations, Fijian, Pacific, Anglo, all mixed in, everyone having fun. And thank you very much to Fiji Australia Association, Fiji Youth Initiative, and to all the volunteers that have come down and assisted. And it's good that we've got Bula Fiji TV on board this year, and we welcome all the wonderful partnerships from all the organisations that have come on board. So let's grab someone and get some feedback. Excuse me. So tell us your name.
My name is Saniana Bose.
So where are you from?
I'm Kaikandabu Wasui, Samoa.
Excellent. So how are you finding today? You enjoying it?
I'm loving it. I love Fiji Day. I come out every year. I play netball. My family come. They do a stall, bring food. It's awesome. Yeah.
So what else have you enjoyed today?
Entertainment. I think all the people very happy, positive. Stores. It's a lot larger than last year, so it's really good. Yeah.
Excellent.
Music. Awesome.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Okay, so we'll have some more interviews later on, but stick around.
And we've got two beautiful ladies here that are going to introduce themselves and tell us what they love about today.
It's a beautiful day. And what do we have to talk in Fijian?
Up to you, yes, Fijian, English. So tell us your name and what you enjoy about today.
Oh, my name's Maria Benglamba. And it's just awesome today. Lots of people, which we don't usually see. Yeah.
And your name, ma'am?
My name is Suguta Korobula. The reason I'm here today is just awesome. It's a bit different from previous years. And I think it's good because they have it this way that people can come in, enjoy the day and celebrate Fiji. And thank you. It's a great day for Fiji.
Anything else you want to add?
Yeah, it's a big venue that we can all just, kids run around and lots of stalls and lots of things. And the singing and the modeling is nice. Yeah.
The program is awesome. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for talking to us. Have a good afternoon. So here we have some more people from the community. So please tell us your name and what you enjoy about the day.
My name's Sarah. I live in Sydney, and the day is such a great day because the number of people that are here, the diversity in the cultures that you see, and everyone having a great time. Absolutely beautiful.
Excellent. Did you get any food?
Food, yes. Curry, roti, rice.
Awesome. You ladies want to say something?
We're just having a good time today. Thank God it's a beautiful weather because we've been having lots of rain for the past couple of days. And we always look forward in the Fiji Day, just come out and meet all Fijians, especially the food. That's the only thing why we come out here is the food. And we haven't eaten anything. We're just trying to walk out, and then when we're hungry, we're just gonna belly down on the lovo. We just love the lovo.
Thank you. I'll join you. Okay. Okay, thank you very much.
Action!
I'm going to song Fiji. It goes like this. This is the land where the first day begins. This is the land. This is the land where the rivers flow. This is the land where the sun shines. This is the land where the rugby sevens rise. This is the land that gave the whole world a surprise. This is the land of rising stars. This is the land of love. This is the way the world should be. This is Fiji. Thank you.
Give it up for Michael Jackson tribute! Yeah!
Seen something so beautiful with no
This
shit.
is
The
the
only
journey
thing
of
to compare to
Tony
her music beautiful. Got me thinking, what am I doing? I gotta do something like, oh my goodness. Never seen something so
Tony Marie is the product of a young Fijian mind. Local, it's unique, fresh, it's versatile. It's everything the designer Tony Marie set out to be.
She got me saying, oh my goodness.
Tony Marie set out on a journey to find the tree of success and enjoy every minute of it. In the islands, we joke about being fresh off the boat, or FOB as many would put it. In this case, it was fresh, and this was no ordinary boat. Founded on creativity, friendship, and passion, the launch of Tony Marie was a force to be reckoned with. Criticism became motivation. It started as an ambitious idea. It sped past Fiji time to overcome any doubts and tackle whatever life inside was thrown. Tony Marie was born on the 11th of January 2011. The brand is reaching for the sky with original one-off pieces that cater to all sizes, like myself, body shapes and tastes. Tony Marie is the label to look out for. The beauty of the Fiji Islands is that our seasons are perfect for fashion. It's either wet or dry, and either way, it's always summer. Made mainly for resorts, the versatility of the label called Miss Moo. Give a hand to the girls. Our beautiful girls from Fiji. Give them a mighty hand.
You'll be able to buy all of these dresses from our fashion store. It's on the left-hand corner. Thank you, girls. Now, can I please have all the models back on stage, please?
But you incredible, so bomb, everything you got made it so. Baby, you would be, she already
Please give all the girls a round of applause. All these girls have volunteered their time and effort for today's fashion show for you. Thank you to Baby Design, Tony Marine Campaign with her resort wear, and Terry and Lapa, Diamonds Design. And lastly, we have one of our Fijian dresses also on sale. Please give her a round of applause.
Now this outfit is made by the traditional masi. So it's actually masi that's been created into a dress. So this is also available at the Fashion Marquee if you're interested in traditional / modern.
Thank you for watching. Until next year. Mother.
To all the girls for participating in that fashion show. And a huge thank you to you guys for coming out. It wouldn't be what it is without you guys. And if we could just give it up again for the fashion show. That was amazing. Round of applause, guys. Yeah. Thanks to the kid with the tiger mask, that's awesome. Other kids events that are happening today. Just over by my left, you'll see the jumping castle. There are other kids events happening over there, such as face painting and ball games and whatnot. So if you do have kids
दिल देख देखो जी, दिल लेने वालों दिल देना सीखो जी, दिल लेने वालों दिल देना सीखो जी, दिल देख देखो जी, दिल लेने वालों दिल देना सीखो जी, दिल लेने वालों दिल देना सीखो जी। पूछो परवाने से जरा, धीरे धीरे करने में कैसा है मजा। पूछो परवाने से जरा, धीरे धीरे करने में कैसा है मजा। ओह तुम भी दिल दे के जलना सीखो जी, तुम भी दिल दे के जलना सीखो जी, दिल के देखो जी, दिल लेने वालों दिल देना सीखो जी, अरे दिल लेने वालों दिल देना सीखो जी, दिल के देखो जी, दिल लेने वालों दिल देना सीखो जी, दिल रहने वालों दिल देना सीखो जी समझो समझो दीवाने की जुबान प्यार जो ना होता ये जहां समझो 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 दीवाने की जुबान प्यार जो ना होता ये जहां ओ तुम भी दिल दे के ये गाना सीखो जी तुम भी दिल दे के ये गाना सीखो जी दिल के देखो दिल के देखो दिल के देखो जी दिल वालों दिल देना सीखो जी अरे दिल वालों दिल देना सीखो जी दिल के देखो दिल के देखो दिल के देखो जी दिल वालों दिल देना सीखो जी अरे दिल वालों दिल देना सीखो जी
Church, and please stick around because I believe we might see them a bit later on. Good to see that. Quick announcement. Off the back of Jairama's performance before, there's an announcement in regards to being involved in the Fiji Leisure and Cultural Centre in Liverpool. It's a group that meets in Liverpool, and if you're interested in being involved in that particular group, then I've got his contact details. You can contact James Ram, and his mobile number is 0414 011 989. Again, James Ram is the guy that organises the Fiji Leisure and Cultural Centre group at Liverpool. Number is 0414 011 989. We'll also have the information on us for the rest of the afternoon. I believe our next part of the act says interview with Georgie. Oh, interview with me! Yay!
I'll interview you. How are you going, Georgie?
Well, thank you. I'm a bit nervous.
Why?
Because I'm not used to standing in front of crowds.
I'm nervous standing next to you. Do you know this guy? Have you seen him on TV, certain shows like
Swift and Shift?
How's
How's those? Yeah, the movie comes out 1st of November.
Ooh, but
your other role, and a very important role, is you're a lecturer at UWS, University of Western Sydney, one of my lecturers, and you've started this initiative, PATH. Please tell us about this.
Right, so Pacifica Achievement to Higher Education is all about being able to develop aspirations in our Pacific communities towards further education and training.
So basically, young people that are interested, or all ages actually, because I'm there, I'm Gusset, all people that interested in higher education, what can they do?
They can check us out on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Pacifica Achievement, and that's where we have a lot of different information on resources that can encourage us to get a better understanding of what opportunities are out there for our Pacific people to be involved in further education and training. Trey, do you know how many Pacific people make up the state of New South Wales?
1.1%.
So that's correct, 1.01% of the New South Wales population is from a Pacific background. But do you know how many are involved in juvenile justice on any one given day?
On any given day, between 30 and 70%.
That's correct. We only make up 1% of the state's population, but on any one given day, we are involved in juvenile justice in the legal system between 30 to 70% of the time. PATH is all about being able to shift that representation, the over-representation from the legal system to the education system. The way we can shift that is by encouraging our people to develop their skills, to develop their capacity, to develop their opportunities. Because new knowledge plus new skills equals greater opportunities, and that's what PATH is all about. It's not about us just saying you've got to come to this university. It's about us knowing that as Pacific people, we too can participate in further education and training, like TAFE, like universities, like any other registered training organisations. We're all about encouraging our people to be involved.
Thank you very much, and what a great initiative. And you know, big ups to Georgie, because he's one of the head lecturers at university, and it's great to go to uni and see Afro and then see a brother, and you know, someone that's worked very hard to change and improve the education outcomes of our people. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Did you enjoy that interview? That guy with the afro, he's pretty cool looking. I want to be his friend. All right. We have our next performance coming up. I'm running.
Thank you. Tina's going to come up next and do a Cook Island song representing the Polynesian community. I'm going to change it up. I'm going to do a quick track, and it goes like this. Like this. Like this. That's what happens when CD players skip. Okay, this one's called Journey On. We sampled the Lali drum many, many years ago, produced by DJ Nick Toth. It's called Journey On. Like this, the little girl's growing up with a kid of her own. She's in and out of relationships, but she's still alone. But where's the love that you need to fill up your home? And not button the walls and no inspection. You got an angel by your side and she needs you. Forget those attitudes and leave when they're through. Cause you've tried over and over, they desert you. So please listen to the ones that really love you. Cause you are so much more, girl, you're worth it. Clap your hands, you'll be alright, you deserve it. I said you are so much more, girls, you're worth it. So shine your light, you'll be alright, you deserve it. Journey on, my sister, journey on. Journey on, sing along, it's just journey on. Journey on, my brother, journey on. Journey on, my sister, journey on. Journey on, my sister, journey on. Journey on, my brother, journey on. Journey on, my sister, journey on. Journey on. Verse 2, freestyling off the top, down here at Lidcombe, Fiji, they come into styles. This is how we do it every day. Up in the culture, yes, you know we live it, and this is how we do it, cause you know we gotta give it for the little ones and the urban talent, and this is how we do it, cause you know it be, yes, freestyles, we like to rock, and this is how we do it, cause we take it to the top, cause you know we like to kick it, and this is how we do it, cause it be prolific. FAA and FII, feedback coming back, and I ask why. Journey on, my sister, journey on. Do we have any young ones that like to dance? Feel free, if you're feeling that beat, come up. Journey on, look, big space. Journey on, my sister, journey on. Journey on, my brother's journey on. Journey on, my sister, journey on. one. Call and response, okay? When I say journey, you say on, okay? 1, 2, 3, go. When I say journey, you say on. Journey, journey. When I say stand, you say strong. Stand, stand. He rolls into his room, sits on his new bed, body aching from traveling and a sore head. Greens on. Never thought he'd be back here again. Locked down, away from his family and friends. He tried to do the right thing, look for a job. Sick of being knocked back, no experience. Day after day, he had that door slammed in his face. Is it no wonder he returned back to that place? In the wrong place at the wrong time. Too many brothers and sisters doing that time. In the wrong place at the wrong time. Too many brothers and sisters doing that crime. We journey on, still try to clap. Journey on, my brother, journey on. We journey on, my sister, journey on. Come on, journey on, my brother, journey on. We journey on, my brother, journey on. We journey on, my brother, journey on. We journey on, my sister, journey on. We journey on. Yes. Hip hop's all about writing and documenting what I see and what I experience. Hopefully to inspire the next generation to stand up and do better. Because we all can journey on regardless of where you're from and what you're doing. And if each one teaches one, we can all make it better. Journey on. Like that. Thank you very much. Up next, we have a very special act who's going to sing a Cook Island song. She's had a bit of an injury, so she's going to still soldier on.
So here we are down at the Air Pacific store. We've got the wonderful staff that have been supporting us all day and supporting our community for generations. We've got Mariani Nguingila who's here. She's here. She's going to talk to us about Air Pacific and what's been happening today.
Thank you. Nimbula Binaka. We welcome you to Air Pacific. We thank you so much for your support. We thank you for supporting the airline of our choice, Air Pacific, which is the national carrier. We fly daily to Fiji from Sydney, twice daily, first morning and afternoon, every day of the week except for Mondays.
We do have some special fares right now available for sale up to the 21st of October and for travel 4th of November to the 30th of November, and then from February next year to June. So take advantage of this very special fare. It's on about approximately $560 return, including taxes. And again, Air Pacific is a full service, which means includes your snacks, beverages, entertainment, and the 23 kilos package allowance. So come support the national carrier of Fiji.
Excellent. So let's meet the team as well. What was your name, sorry?
Sorry, my name is John Nicol.
Mariani Nguingila.
Angela von Clark.
Florrie. Emily Talung.
Is there anything else you want to add?
I just want to re-emphasize that we operate twice daily out of Sydney, which is the morning departure at 6:30 and at this stage 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Tuesdays to Sundays, and Mondays is one flight only. So we look forward to your support again, Vinaka Bakalevu, for your support of the national carrier of Fiji.
When you think Fiji, think Air Pacific.
Vinaka, and thank you very much. And Air Pacific has sponsored the event as well today, and we appreciate their support, and it's good to see them here on the ground in our community. Thank you.
So, and I'd like to call on Bernadette Stevens and Lela Ma to come up and introduce us to the Sports Awards this afternoon. Thank you. Give them a hand.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Fiji Day sports team, we would like to thank all the rugby teams and netball teams for participating this year. We had 12 rugby teams play 7th rugby, and we had 8 netball teams compete against each other. So without further ado, we'll do the netball first. Netball winner 2012 is Pacifica. So if the coach or manager is here, can you come up please? Pacifica, come on. We also have a player of the tournament from the Pacifica team. Is she coming? Yeah. Can you come up to the stage quickly, please? Bring your team on. Are they here? Girls, if you're here, come up so we can clap for you. Come up on the stage. Here's the Pacifica team, Netball winners 2012. Our player of the tournament is also from the Pacifica team, Cleo. Sorry, Cleo. Can you give Cleo a big clap, please? She was really awesome. Well done, Pacifica. Well done. Now I'll hand it over to Bernadette to present the rugby prizes. There's 4 prizes. Oh, sorry. My apologies. Second prize for netball, shorties, please. Manager or coach from shorties or the whole team? Shorties. Is anyone from the shorties netball team here? Okay, we might move it along now to rugby. I'll hand it over to Bernadette.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody.
का बोलती तू?
का मैं बोलूं?
सुन
सुना
अति का लंबा सा
का करूं जाके मैं लंबा सा।
अरे घाम में घूमेंगे, बकेरा मारेंगे, मस्ती करेंगे और कुछ। का बोलती?
अरे का मैं बोलूं?
सुन
सुना
अति का लंबा सा
का करूं जाके मैं लंबा सा।
अरे घाम में घूमेंगे, बकेरा मारेंगे, मस्ती करेंगे और कुछ। का बोलती?
अरे का मैं बोलूं? लंबा सा ना मांगता जावे वहाँ कौन ची करना।
वहाँ जाके अच्छा लागी तन को ना तुम इतना सोचता काहे इतना दत्त चल चली जाए और कौन सी का बोलती तू
अरे का मैं बोलूं
लगा बापू को तू तेरा
बोली समझ में आवे ना
अरे कभी हाँ बोलती है कभी ना बोलती है पगला बनाती है कौन सी का बोलती तू
का मैं बोलूं
सुन
सुना
हाथी का लंबा सा
करूं गाय के मैं लंबा सा
अरे घाम में घूमेंगे बखेरा मारेंगे मजा मारेंगे और कौन सी का बोलती तू
अरे का मैं बोलूं
bula nangona.
हम तवा लेके बैठा है उन गुना लेके आवे है थोड़ा पानी उसमें छोड़ेगा
Nagona बगे फिर से and we drinking a big bow passing it around सबको sitting on the floor धीरे से चलावे बोले जल्दी तुम कर रहो खलास वही Nagona then we hitting up the stove लोटा फिर से घोरो गाना बना के दाओ हेक्स रखो साइड में धीरे धीरे चुस्ते रहो 2 बजे सवेरे हम और तंग करो बोले घरे जाके टाइम होएगी जल्दी तुम कर रहो
हम तवा लेके बैठा है उन गुना लेके आवे है थोड़ा पानी उसमें छोड़ेगा फिर नगोना बन गए खाड़ा हम तवा लेके बैठा है उन नगोना लेके आवे है थोड़ा पानी उसमें छोड़ेगा फिर नगोना बन गए खाड़ा
Lewu oya sele sumai sako mayangona satuki dunundra damsa like koro sako mayna lewa sivya unu sa unu levnam be
जेब में हाथ डाल के चले पूरा टाबर में घूमे I like to drink my kebab but before I do it कुटे कुट के पानी बना के धीरे से फिर उजले right into the कपड़ा में फिर धीरे से पानी छोड़े मल के squeeze जैसे पकड़ा सुंदर लौंडे एक हाथ में है कपड़ा दूसरे हाथ वाश तो नीचे the color stops flowing then you know my cup is ready you pour it in my bowl then I take my bowl and drink it
हम तवा लेके बैठा है उन नगोना लेके आवे है थोड़ा पानी उसमें छोड़ेगा फिर नगोना बन गए खाड़ा हम तवा लेके बैठा है उन नगोना लेके आवे है थोड़ा पानी उसमें छोड़ेगा फिर नगोना बन गए खाड़ा
Lewu oya sele sumai sako mayangona satuki dunundra damsa like koro sako mayna lewa sivya unu sa unu levnam be oi ko sarere kuni lako mai oi ko sarere kuni lako mai oi ko sarere kako lako mai
See, when I drink मैं कावा हम करो wash down ना take my Fiji bitter फिर धीरे से पिलाओ दो में जावे घरे नशा में चलाओ before I go further let me stop and move on now चला the last walla before we end this song cause all of you na gona masala खाना खाओ खाना खा के बैठा I'm feeling sleepy now खाना मांदा time तुम अपन घरे जाओ हम तमा लेके बैठा है उन को ना लेके आवे है थोड़ा पानी उसमें छोड़ेगा फिर न कोना बन के खड़ा हम तमा लेके बैठा है उन को ना लेके आवे है थोड़ा पानी उसमें छोड़ेगा फिर न कोना बन के खड़ा
Sering kau sahabat aja beri kuningan sarang tahu tali tak kena bola singa kibisa lele. Potere mimi muto me ulah. Tapi kau kena mandi, nambua, merawaga. Tapi mimi bukan apa yang menawar. Sering kau lebih kemudian tali tak kena serbo, serbo minum. Eva kana nakana, sendiri walewa.
I would also like to give a big thank you to Bula Fiji TV for their great work in covering this event over this weekend. And if you want to check out their website, it's www.bulafijitv.com. So make sure you log in there and check it out for some of the great pieces of things that are happening around our community, all around Australia and also from Fiji. And we want to thank Bula Fiji TV for their participation and partnership in Fiji Day.